Hi, my name is Marlies, and I'm one of the guardians with Goldendoodles of Tennessee. And I'm here to introduce you to our latest little litter. It's the Mochi and Dutton litter. And the first little girl I have here for you is female number 9. She's one of the smaller ones in the group. She has some cute little white markings, little white toes, front and back. You can see she's got a little white snip on her little chin over there. She's really sweet and likes her groceries and likes to play. Male 2, also known as light blue from his collar. He's solid black. He's got a little bit of white showing up in his little paws. What I will say about his coloring is that it has chocolate undertones to it, but I cannot say for sure if he's gonna change to chocolate. He does have a wavy coat. It's quite thick, and he is a very sweet little boy. His little face looks a bit dirty right now because we have started them on goat's milk. And so feeding becomes a whole body experience, and despite our best efforts to wipe them clean afterwards, they still get a little bit crusties. But this is male 2. He's one of our bigger boys, as you can see. Very sweet. He's very chill, super relaxed. I can do whatever I want to him. He doesn't get upset. Nothing phases him. He's also one of the ones that has started getting the idea of moving away from his sleeping or eating area to go and pee. So I think he's going to be a really smart. This is female 8, almost purple. She's got a little purple collar on. She's also pretty solid, except for underneath her little feet over here. She's got a little white mark over there. Pretty solid everywhere else. She is our little talker. She likes to play. She's a very active little baby. We've been getting into the goat's milk. Very precious little girl. Also has a slight wave to her coat, which is interesting, and it's why I don't like to give predictions on colors or coat textures really early on, because they do tend to change as they get older and bigger and as they grow. She was pretty smooth when she was born, and she's developed just in the last couple of weeks more of a wave to her coat. She's also a pretty relaxed young lady, as you can tell. And as I said, normally if there's a game going on or a wrestling match that's been started, she's probably in the midst of it. Introducing Miss Scarlet. She is female 4. And you can tell she's got some brown undertones to her coat, chocolate undertones. She's pretty solid everywhere else. She doesn't have any white on her at all, but I will say she has got quite the personality. She is busy little girl. Hey, sweetheart. She's always where the action's at. She's got a sweet little face, a sweet little personality. She likes to cuddle very, very much, don't you? And as I said, she is female number 4. Female 5, Miss Pink. She's also a pretty solid color. Doesn't have any white on her, not even underneath her little toes. Hey, sweetheart. She's right now just had some food from mom, so she's in a little bit of a milk coma. But she's got a really sweet little face. A bit crusty from previous milk feeding. And Mom's a bit tired, so she's not really cleaning them quite so well at the moment. Hey, sweetheart. As far as weight goes, she is a pretty healthy weight. She is weighing in at about 3 pounds at the moment. So she's gaining really, really well. Also, another little sweet girl, very smart. We only have 2 boys on this litter. The rest are all girls. This is female 2. She was one of the bigger girls. She's pretty solid, except for a little patch over here. And she might develop a little patch later on as she gets older over here, maybe. And she's got, just underneath, under her little toes, she's got little patches of white. She's also a pretty solid girl. One of my bigger babies. Hey, sweetheart. Her coat, when she was born, was very, very smooth. It's beginning to get a bit of a wave now. So that goes back against what I was saying, that you don't really know as far as coat colors and coat textures. We can get sort of an idea of what they might look like later on as they get older, but these things change. So one should always pick a puppy based more on their personality and energy levels. Does it work for you? Does it work in your home? Then going on the aesthetics, because that's going to change just like it does with us. Our hair changes, colors change. Hey, sweetheart. Right now she's in a bit of a milk coma. Very sweet girl, one of my bigger girls. She tends to be a little bit of a loner. She is quite happy just being off on her own a lot of the time. She doesn't mind playing, and you know, if there's a good wrestling match to be had, she's all about having some fun. But she's also not afraid just to be out on her own. Hey, sweetheart. I sometimes think she's more like a Belle from the Disney movie Beauty and the Beast. Very happy with a book and a quiet place. Hey, sweetheart. Yes. This is our little female number 1. First one out. She's a big girl. Hey, sweetheart. Very quiet. No white marks anywhere. She's solid, and her coat is pretty smooth. It was a lot smoother than this when she was born. It's thickening up, and it is getting some texture. But she looks like she may be pretty smooth. She does have a little bit of chocolate undertones, and that may or may not continue on as she gets older. She's a very quiet girl for the most part. Very smart. I'm just interested in going back to sleep, it would appear. I know. She's also a pretty solid color. Hey, sweetheart. No white on her at all. She's got a short little stubby nose. Yes. Oh, you're a big yawn. Yes. Yes. Her face reminds me a lot of her mom. Yes. Not so much the poodle, more the retriever type nose. She's also a healthy weight at the moment. Still one of my smaller girls, but gaining very well. Very sweet, laid back little girl. I know, I'm very tired, obviously. Hello, hello. And as I said, that's female number 3. This is female 6. Hey, sweetheart. Also, orange is the new black. Hey, sweetheart. Yeah. Pretty smooth coat. It's beginning to get a little wavy, but I don't know how much more wavy it will get. She's a pretty solid color everywhere. No white on her. Sweet little girl. And as far as weight goes, she's also one of the smaller ones. But I predict she's going to be 3 pounds by the end of this weekend. She's getting there pretty fast, isn't she? Yes. She also has more of the little square nose, retriever nose. Very sweet girl. This is male 1. He's actually pretty small for a little boy. He was the second one born. Hey, sweetheart. And he is super chill. Like, nothing fusses him, nothing gets him overly excited, except his mom when he's hungry. That's about it. But for the rest of the time, he just likes to snooze, mind his own business. I know. Except maybe get involved in a little bit of a wrestling match sometimes with one of his sisters. Hey, a super chill little boy. And as I said, this is male number 1.